Hello, everybody. Bill Thornton, SoCal Saber here. Welcome back for some more Dynasty League Baseball from my little league that I have set up. We've got the 2-2 Detroit Tigers visiting the 4-0 Milwaukee Brewers at this point in time. We're in County Stadium with has a good visible or okay visibility. The grass is poor, and the foul territory is normal size. The weather is in July. It's in the 80s. It's cloudy. No rain today. The wind is light, 0 to 9 miles per hour. Umpires is A. Fletcher, a normal umpires, but because of the weather in the 80s, each pitcher's endurance is lowered by 3. So on the mound here for Milwaukee, we have Juan Pizarro. And Juan's endurance is a 25, so now it will be a 22 for this game. We're going to get her going. And the first batter he's facing is Frank Bowling, a righty. Okay, we got 239 versus the lefty. He's a lefty. He struck him out. Nope, but no. He walked him. And first runner, Johnny Growth, the shortstop. Oh, the left fielder. I got them all mixed up here. Here we go. He's a right-hander also. 459, 459. And that's a double off the wall and left. In first home, no, he's not going to go. Going to not try too early in the game. So we got runners on second and third to start the game. Detroit saying they got to get this record a little bit better. Here comes their right fielder, L. Kaline, facing the lefty. And we got 557. So we'll go to the lefty's card facing the righty. We'll go to 557 right here. Okay, we're going to infield range. Infield range, and Kaline is a right spray hitter. So we're going to roll 2. Read the white first, we got the blue. 31, right spray. Right spray, 31. Okay, this is a smash up the middle. The shortstop trying to get to it. We'll check his range. We'll check their shortstop range. And he's a B plus. We're going to roll it. 90. And we're on natural grass. And the B plus on the 90. It's a glove off the glove. And he becomes an infield hit for a base hit. The run's going to score. He's going to go over to third. And right off the bat, the Tigers have jumped out. Kaline gets himself an RBI. Okay, here's Ray Boone, the third baseman, batting cleanup today. 777. You know, I looked at that last one wrong, I think. Should have been on the other side of the card, but I don't remember if I looked at it wrong or not. I don't even remember what the dice was now, but 777 versus Pizarro versus a righty should have been on this side. Oh, and this is a deep drive. Let's see the qualities on Pizarro. No such no qualities. So we're going deep drive, Ray Boone power versus a lefty. He's an A power. So we're going to use. Oh, well, first of all, we're going to see what he is. He's a right. He's right spray. Ray Boone is. So we're going right spray. This chart here, 50. Going into left center. Now we're going to be using this A. There's no effect on the winds. And 0-3. That 325 feet. Not very good in the left field or left center here in Milwaukee. No, left field. 325, and he is robbed of the home run. But that'll be deep enough for the sac fly. So we're going sac fly and an RBI. Okay. Frank House, the catcher. 647. He's a lefty. 647. There's a base hit in the right. And this guy's going one station to station here, and they're just blasting. Pizarro, folks. Comes Harvey Keene, the right-handed hitting shortstop. 390. Okay, we got a ground out to short. Let's see what we got. Ground out. We got a runner on first and second. Runner on first and second. The runner is forced out of second. Runner goes over to third, so we got a fielder's choice. So he's going to go over here to third. He's out. And he's out on the fielder's choice. So we have first and third with 2 outs for Bill Tuttle, the center fielder for the Tigers. 177. He draws the walk, and the bases are loaded. They are trying to get batting around here, folks. Comes Dave Philly, the right fielder. No, Dave Philly's playing first base today. 184. This probably might be another good one here. Oh, and it's just a long fly out to center. And they're finally get him out of there. But not before the Tigers managed to get 2 more. I think Pizarro feels he got out of there cheap, folks, because they could have had a lot more. Okay, on the mound for Detroit today is Duke Moss. Duke, during the regular season, where did I find this stuff at? He was 10-14 with a 3.29 ERA. His 25, so he's going to be a 22 on endurance also. Leading off for Milwaukee is Red Shane. He's a switch hitter. And Duke is a righty, so Red's going to be hitting left-handed. 746 versus the lefty. Ooh, we got a deep drive already at the very first one. And he's going to be a left spray. 34 on the left spray. He hit that ball in the right center. And now we're going to see his power against the righty. It's a B power. Now, here we go with the B power. 07, I got the low numbers rolling now. 305 feet. That is going to be fly out the right. Okay, here's Bill Bruton, center fielder. 141. And there's a triple into the gap in right center, folks. Bruton says we're going to get some of these runs back. See triples. Okay. Hank Aaron, slugging right fielder. Very young man. 222 versus the righty. 222, and he draws the walk. So now they are first and third with 1 out. We'll be playing back, looking for the double play. Eddie Matthews, power hitting third baseman for the Brewers, or the Milwaukee Braves. I said Brewers at the beginning. They're the Braves. Okay, 8-13 versus the lefty. 8 one side, and that's a base hit to center, and one runs in, the other guy's going to second. Are we going to have a big blowout game here today? Matthews gets an RBI. Okay. Joe Adcock, the first baseman. 65 versus the righty. Okay, we got the error check. All right, so we're going to be checking for an error here. We're going to roll one die. And it's a 0. And that's going to be an out, I believe. What is it? This is the ground out. 1-3. But the runners are going to move. Okay. Second and third here for Wes Covington, the left fielder. Oh, I got that 71 versus the righty. We got another error check here. And this is a 9, so we're going to be checking the right fielder. Okay, get up here to the right fielder. He's a 75. So we're going to be going. And that's a 82 outfield. 75, 82. And that's a short fly out the right, and the side is retired. Before they got one, but so it's a 2-1 ball game here after the first. Both pitchers not faring very well here, folks. We got Juan Pizarro back on the mound to face the pitcher hitting here. Here's Duke Moss. Duke is he's a right spray hitter. 733 versus the righty. Oh, a deep drive by the pitcher. Holy mackerel. Yeah, and his power is an F. So he's a right spray. First of all, we'll check that. 25 on the right spray. He hits it in the left field. Now we're going to be checking the F. Boy, 70 on this one anyway. 70 right here. And that's 295 feet in the left field. You go over here, check in Milwaukee's left field. It's 200, and there's just a fly out. There's a runner on third. It might have been a sac fly. So there's a fly out the left. That's 7. Frank Bowen walked and scored in the first time up 1 inning ago. 154 versus the lefty. And there's a fly out the center. And Johnny Growth. Johnny doubled his first time. 519 versus the righty. Oh, we got an umpire check. We're going to be checking on the umpire chart for the first time in here today. We're going to be rolling 2 dice. Can't see what it is. Okay, 52. So going down here to 52. 52. Runners on, go to the control chart, base is empty, go to 7 to 15. 7 to 15. If the pitcher has a wild rating, there's no runners on. Wait a minute. 52. Base is empty, go to 7 to 15. If the pitcher has a wild pitch rating of D or F with runners on, wild pitch. If not, refer to the catcher's handling results below. Okay, so we got Pizarro on the mound, and he's dealt Crandall, and his handling is an A. All right, so it's an A. Look at that. Raider catch. It's a pop out to the catcher in front of the plate. Wow. Got a lot of good stuff goes on in this game. 2, and that's 1, 2, 3 in the second. Bottom of the second here. Duke Moss back to the mound. Johnny Logan to the plate, the shortstop. 387. And there's a ground out to short. And Bill Crandall, the catcher, just pop up catcher. 497 versus the righty. 497, and that's a high fly out to left. Ooh. And the pitcher, Juan Pizarro, 340 versus the lefty. Struck him on the. So we're through two. Top of the third. Hank Aaron, or Al Kaline, I mean. You got Al Aaron and Kaline in this game. This is cool. That's kind of nice. All right. We got a 697 versus the righty. 697 right there. We got a deep drive. Okay, and he's a lefty, so we're going to check his power rating, which is a D versus a lefty. Okay. Okay, so it's a D. So he's a right spray. So we're going to check where the ball went first of all. That's a 50. Right spray. One getaway center. What did I say that his power was? It's a D. Now we're going to check the D's. Oh, 9. Boy, I got the bad numbers. 260 feet. It's out there in the center field. Yeah, I'm sure 260 feet. That's just a high pop out to center. F8. Rolling for them. I got the low numbers rolling there. Okay, here's Ray Boone. Did a sack fly his first time up, got an RBI. 648 versus the righty. 648, and there's a base hit into the center. One on, one out. You know, that was the wrong card. Oh, no, that was the right card. That was Boone. Here we go. We got Frank House, the catcher. He's single his first time up. 772 versus the lefty. Struck him out. 2 down. And RB2. 649 versus the righty. And that's a fly out the left. We are out of there. They are out of there again. Okay. Here we go. Pitcher's out there sweating in this heat. Here's Red Shandy's top of the order, top of the second, or top bottom of the third. I mean. He's a lefty. He's batting lefty against him, so it's 370 against the righty. 376 versus the righty, and that's a ground out to second. 4-3. Bill Bruton tripled and scored his first time up. 704 versus and he's a lefty. 704. That's a ground out to second. And Hank Aaron. 905 versus the righty. 905. And he draws nope, it's 9, one more up there, and that's a double under the gap in left center. Okay, that was Hank Aaron. Here comes Eddie Matthews. Eddie singled his first time up. 261. 260, and he draws the walk. First runners on first and second. Yeah, Joe Adcock, the first baseman. 259. He struck him out right there. Big strikeout. We are going into the fourth. Okay. Bizarro facing Bill Tuttle. Tuttle walked his first time up. 709 versus the righty. Well, we got another deep drive. Okay. Versus the lefty, he's a B power, but he's also a right spray. So let's see where the ball went first. Right spray, 40. Left center. And what did I say his power was? Versus the lefty, a B. Okay. B. And it's a 52 this time. This is a little better this time. That's 350 feet. The left center, folks. That ball is way back there. We're going to left center, but it's just a long fly out. This is a big ballpark. Wow. 392 feet. The fence, 10 foot high. So it's just a long fly out to left. Okay, Dave Philly. Okay, 0-1-3 versus the lefty. So we got a 13 versus the lefty, and that's just a pop out to second, or a line out to second. And the pitcher, 955. He's a righty, I believe. Yeah, 955. He drew the walk. Good eye by the pitcher there. We are going to the top of the order for the third time, so this is his 19th batter. When they get to 22, I'll explain what's going on. Oh, 961 versus the righty. Drew another walk. Gets the first two guys out very, very easily. And then walks the next two. Kind of reminiscent of what happened in the last thing with Milwaukee at bat. Close, but not the same. But 2 outs and then 2 on. There's Granny growth. We won 86 versus that lefty. And that's a fly out to center. Okay, we're going to the bottom of the fourth. Westcoast. 373 versus the righty right here, and it's he's a lefty, so that'll be a ground ball down the first, or no, it's a ground at the second. 4-3. Johnny Logan. Well, here's a righty, so it should have been the other way, but it was an out anyway. 985 versus the righty, and that's a ground out to third. 5-3. And Del Crandall, the catcher. 564 versus the lefty. Okay, we're going to be going in for checking the infield range. Oh no! First, I gotta do the batter one. That's right. Okay, he's a right pull. 62. Okay, we got a high chopper towards the third baseman here. We're going to go down. This is Milwaukee batting. We're going to check in Ray Boone, the third baseman. His range is a 0. Let me check his card. No, his range is a D. Okay, here we go. And here we're going to go look at the D. The high chopper, 26. Here we go. High chopper, D, 26. The runner is up, the runner is out. If the base running, oh no, we got to roll one. One more. It's a one. Okay, the batter's going to be out if that's equal. If that is equal to, if it's greater than the base running run, other runners advance one base. But it's safe. It's less than the base running stealing average for. I'm gonna check Boone again. He's a base running 4, so he beat it out. All right, so that's Del Crandall, the catcher. Slow runners. Okay, and here comes the pitcher at the plate with 2 outs. First time I had that. Some of these things are catching up to me. 55 versus the righty. Okay, we're doing an error check. And we're going to be checking the third baseman. Now we're checking Ray Boone's error rating. And his error rating is a 5. Wow, 5. I'm going to double check that too. Did I really goof his card up or what? No, it's a 5. So it's the third baseman 5. And we're going to roll these two and see what happens. 30. The third baseman. Ball bounces off his chest. Third baseman recovers, but the throw is not in time. A 1 base error. So he's going to be on E5. Here we are again. First 2 guys getting out, and then the next 2 guys getting on. Here comes Shandy for his third time. 957 versus the lefty because we know he's a switch hitter. 957, and that's a fly out to center, folks. There they go again. With the 2 outs, 2 on, third out. All right. Gonna do a quick time. I want to check a rule. I'll be right back with you. So anyway, the pinch hitter coming in is Frank Torrey. All right, with 2 outs, and a runner on first and third. And here we go. Facing the righty Moss. 426. 426, and that's just a ground out to short. 6-3. That'll be the inning. Not before they got 3. 4-3. Favored Milwaukee. Coming to the mound from Milwaukee is Taylor Phillips. Okay, he's got a long endurance, which means 15, but because of the weather, it's going to be -3, so it's going to be 12 because of the heat. All right, so here we go. Bill Tuttle. 522 versus the righty. 522 versus the righty. We got the umpire again. Well, we're getting that umpire a lot this time. 522 versus the righty. We got an 18. Okay, here's what we've gone. We've heard of the plum plate results below. Roll 1 dive with an arm for an umpire with a normal zone, which he does have. It's a 5. Call strike 3 on the inside corner. If it's a D or F handling catcher, it's ball 4. He's not. He's a A handling catcher, so strike 3. Yeah. Okay. Dave Philly, bullpen is active for Detroit. 795 versus he bats both, so he'll be batting right. Or let's see, yeah, he's batting right-handed. 795. Struck him out. Big pitch. Okay, then they call for a timeout as Detroit is sending in the pinch hitter. Pinch hitter is Reno Bertoya with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. 357 versus the lefty. That's a double down the line. In the left. Pinch hitter comes through with a hit for them. Okay, Frank Bolin coming to the plate. The leadoff hitter. Frank's walked twice this game. Scored once. 377. 377. He's a righty, huh? Ground ball is short, 6-3, and that is it. Okay, we are going to the bottom of the 7th, bottom of the 6th, folks. Harry Bird's the new pitcher for Detroit. He's got a short, which means 7. So it'll be 4, and then he's going to be in that tired effect too. So we'll see how things are going. All right, Red Shandies for the 4th time here, folks, in the bottom of the 6th. 456 versus the righty. And it's a fly out to center. Bill Bruton. Bill's having a nice day. He's got 2 hits, scored twice. 370 versus the righty. And he's a lefty, huh? Ground out to second, 4-3. No, that's a ground out to short, 6-3. I didn't know they switch them on where they put the out. It doesn't really matter because I don't track that. As long as it's an out, that's the most important thing. 419 versus the lefty. No, versus the righty. 419, and that's a ground ball to short, 6-3. So Harry Bird does his job in that inning. Probably going to let him stay in for a little until he at least gets the tired part. Okay, here we go. This is Taylor Phillips facing Johnny Crouch. This is Phillips is only his 5th batter. 651 versus the righty. And that's a ground ball. The short. I'm going to call it short, whatever hand he's hitting on. 6-3. Okay, line. Mills got 1 hit, 1 for 3. 450 versus the lefty. 450, and it's a fly out to center. And Ray Boone. Ray's got 2 hits, including a sac fly, including a total home run his last time up. 814 versus the righty. 814. There's a base hit in the center. Ray Boone's seen the ball really well this game. Here comes Frank Hutz. Frank is 1 for 3. 450 versus the lefty. Struck him out. That's apropos because he is a lefty. Okay, that was the 7th. We're going to the bottom of the 7th here, folks. In a close game, 4-3. Milwaukee wanting to stay undefeated in this little league that's going on here. Here's Harry Bird. Okay, Eddie Matthews is his 4th hitter. 959 versus the lefty. Yeah. That's a ground out the first. Hold this to 3 unassisted. Okay, that's his 4th. Now we're going to be looking for those 2 before he gets tired. 207 versus the lefty. 207, and he draws the walk. There's the first one to get on base. Covington. 564 versus the lefty. Okay, we're doing infield range. He's a left pull. 64. Left pull 64. It's a high chopper to the shortstop. Okay, so we're going down here up there to the shortstop, Harvey Keene. And he's a C range. 99. High chopper, where are we at here? High chopper, C range 99. Wow, he beats it out. It was really high and it beats out an infield hit. Wow. First and second. And that's the 2. So now Bird is tired. Okay, we'll get him out. We'll try to get him through this inning and try to get him out of here. Hey, Johnny Logan. 727 versus the righty. 727. Oh, there's a base hit to center. Are you kidding me? That came into play already right there. The bases are loaded now. One more. Wow. This is scary. Here's Del Crandall. 941 versus the righty. Okay. It's a fly out to center. He's not going to try to score. And that was Crandall. I've got to check the pitcher's card, the batting card. They call a timeout. They're going to send in a pinch hitter. Bob Hazel is the pinch hitter. Harry Bird's still in there. There they go. Trying to get him out of there. 848 versus the lefty. 848. And he draws the walk and walks the run in. Okay, top of the order. I just did the wrong card. Red Shane East. Could have pulled him right there. I hope it doesn't backfire here. 608 versus, let's see, he's a righty, so versus a lefty. 608. Then it's a fly out to right. One more in. We are going to the top of the 8th, folks, and the new pitcher, Ernie Johnson. Ernie is a long, which is 15 but -3 because of the weather. He'll be a 12. Try to finish it up. Here's Harvey Keene, the shortstop, leading off top of the 8th for Detroit. Oh, 66 versus the righty. Okay, we're going to the error chart. And there's going to be a ground out to the pitcher. The only one that got memorized. 1-3. Oops, wrong batter, folks. Scorekeepers, announcers are all crazy here today. 1-3. And this is where he started pitching. Okay, here's Bill Tuttle. 247 versus the righty. 247 struck him out. 2 down. And Dave Philly. 514 versus the righty. No, that's both, so it'd be the lefty. 514 versus the lefty, and we got the umpire action again. Oh, wow, it's like 5 times. Then we got a 10 on the umpire this time. Okay. There's nobody on base. Okay, so what, oh, this is that same. He's an A-rated handler. A-rated handle catching was to pop out the catcher right in front of the plate. Or put to the catcher, P2. And they are out of there. Okay, big decision. Do we keep Bird in, or we're gonna go? No, we can't keep that guy in. He's tired. He's already let up enough. We're gonna bring in a relief pitcher, and then a pinch hitter in the ninth. Okay. Lou's leader is on the mound for Detroit here in the bottom of the eighth. Lou was 3-3 during the regular season, 3.78. And here we go, and he's facing Bill Bruton, a center fielder. Bill's had a nice day at the plate. He's 2 for 4, scored twice. 704 versus the lefty. And he is a lefty, so this should to his benefit. Oh, it's a deep drive. Are you kidding me? All right, he's a left spray. We're getting a lot of those this game, too. Left spray, 44. Left spray, 44. We're going into right center. And we'll check his power versus a lefty is a F. Okay, so that doesn't work real good either. So we're going to go F. Oh, it could be. We'll see. 64. That's 285 feet in the it should have been right center, and that's just going to be an out. So we'll do it F8. Hank Aaron. 248 versus the lefty. And he draws the walk. This is the fourth time Hank's been on base this game. 2 walks, a single, and a double. And here comes Eddie Matthews. Has been on 3 times, a single and 2 walks. Oh, 98 versus the lefty. Okay, we got an error one going here. Okay, we're checking the pitcher's error rating now. Okay, the pitcher's Ernie Johnson. Looking at his error rating, which is a 10. Okay, and we're going to go here. We're going to check the pitcher's error rating on a 10. It might turn into something wild. 90. It's a dribble in front of the mound. Fielded by the pitcher. Off balance throw. The first is wild. Batter to second on a one base on a base hit plus an error. So here comes Eddie Matthews. Okay, so he's gonna go to third. He's gonna get a single. He's gonna go to error on the E5. E1. So I have first and third with 1 out for Joe Adcock. 654 versus the righty. Okay, we got a hard ground ball to short. Okay, with runners on second and third. Hard ground ball to short, runners on second and third. So the first thing that coach is going to do, he's holding the runners. Okay, yeah, so it's just going to be 5-3. 6-3. Didn't matter, same either one. Okay, we got Wes Covington. Trying to add on a little bit here, folks. 723 versus the lefty. Struck him out. Got out of that jam. Well, we already did the 8th for them. I just forgot to mark it. Okay, the pinch hitter for Detroit here in the top of the 9th is Charlie Maxwell. 7-12 against the lefty. Oh, we got a deep drive by Charlie Maxwell. Okay, and he's a left pull. See where this one's going. Not a lot of good drives for some reason. 34, left pull. Going down the right, it's going into right field. Okay. And Charlie Maxwell versus, that's a righty on the mound. Power versus the righty is an A. 19. 345 feet. Going down that line. 345 down that line. Oh, the right field, not the right field line. Right field, 380. Wow. 345. That's just a long fly out. Wow. Got excited there for a second. Thought we had something going there. F9. Okay, top of the order, Frank's bowling. 924 versus the righty. And there is a fly out the left. Game's over. I'll do a quick timeout and I'll be back with you to wrap it up. And Johnny Growth. 631 versus the righty. And that's a ground ball to short, and this game is over. Be right back. Okay, so the final was 5-3. Milwaukee, or 5-3. Milwaukee got 5 runs and 11 hits. Detroit had 3 runs and 7 hits. Duke Moss got the loss. Juan Pizarro was recorded the win, and Ernie Johnson got a save. That puts Milwaukee at 5-0 in this little league I got going here, and the Detroit at 2-3. Just looking at the schedule, it looks like I got way too many interleague games scheduled on this schedule, but that's the way it goes. I just play it out and having fun anyway. All right. SoCal Saber saying, hope you enjoyed. Just go down there and hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Help the channel grow. Thank you for stopping by. Take care of yourselves. Be kind to each other and stay safe.